The curse hit the air like a physical blow, thick with the smell of grave dust and decay. It was a living spell, a parasite designed to latch onto magical energy and gorge itself into an uncontrollable frenzy. And Kale, my Chaos King, was a feast. I watched in horror as he staggered, a pained grunt escaping his lips as the curse twisted his power against him. Black lightning arced from his body, striking the stone walls and leaving sizzling scars. He was becoming a conduit for the very destruction Valerius had planned, a storm trapped in a bottle with no escape. Kale, I shouted, trying to move towards him, but the air was a wall of force pushing me back. The curse was isolating him, turning his own power into a cage. It's too strong, he gritted out, his eyes blazing with a terrifying, untamed light that was no longer his own. It's twisting what I am. Stay back, Alara, it will consume you too. But I wouldn't. Through the bond, I felt his panic, his primal fear of losing control, of becoming the monster they always said he was. And beneath it all, I felt his desperate, unspoken plea not to be left alone. Not again. That plea gave me strength. I pushed through the oppressive magic, my every step an act of will. When I finally reached him, I did not try to counter his power. I wrapped my arms around his waist, pressing my body against his, an anchor in his storm. Don't fight it alone, I whispered against the frantic thunder of his heart. Let me in, trust me. For a moment he remained rigid, a battle raging within him. Then with a shuddering exhale he surrendered. He lowered his head, his forehead resting against mine. He opened our bond completely, dropping every wall, every defense. His raw, chaotic power flooded me, but this time I was ready. I did not fight it. I guided it, my own ordered magic weaving through his, not as a dam, but as a riverbank, giving his torrent shape and purpose. We were no longer two mages. We were one entity, a perfect fusion of order and chaos. He wanted a storm, Kale murmured, his voice a low vibration that I felt in my very bones. Let's give him one. He tangled his fingers in my hair, tilting my head back. His mouth crashed down on mine. It was a kiss of lightning and desperation, of pent-up longing and shared power. It was everything. The passion ignited the magic between us, turning the curse's energy into our fuel. We weren't just channeling the spell, we were devouring it. The power built and built, a supernova contained within the circle of our arms, until with a shared cry we unleashed it. A wave of pure incandescent energy erupted from us, shattering the stone doors and blasting a stunned Lord Valerius off his feet. In the sudden, ringing silence, we stood gasping, still clinging to each other. The curse was gone, the air was clean. Guards rushed in to find Valerius sputtering amidst the rubble, his dark amulet cracked and smoking. The truth was undeniable, written in the terror on his face. Later, after Valerius was secured in the dungeons, Kale and I stood on the balcony once more. The sickly glow over the city was receding, replaced by the gentle light of the moon. He took my hand, his thumb tracing the swirling mark on my wrist, now a calm, steady silver. It was no longer a chain, but a promise. The blight will fade now, I said softly. And what of us? He asked, his stormy eyes searching mine. I stepped into his embrace, my choice as clear and absolute as the stars above. You are no monster, Kale, you are a king. I tilted my head up, my meaning clear. And a king needs a kingdom, he needs a queen. His answering smile was the breaking of a dawn, and as his lips met mine, gentle and sure, I knew I was finally home, not in a place, but in the heart of the storm.